S/4HANA is SAP's newest ERP platform that essentially utilizes an in-memory database to improve system response times, but also to significantly enhance the user experience via a more modern and simplified ERP infrastructure. BTP is SAP Business Technology Platform, which is an innovation platform optimized for SAP applications in the cloud. It comprises of application development and automation, data and analytics, integration capabilities, and also now includes artificial intelligence. Its ultimate aim is part of SAP's wider journey of the intelligent enterprise, is to drive competitive advantage for firms, whether that's greater insights into your P&L, supporting more efficient and effective customer services. And I'd also say SAP have invested billions into this new platform. As a SAP certified partner, CubeMatch offers SAP services across project and program support, end-to-end deployments, and governance and assurance services. Our consultants typically have a minimum of 10 to 20 plus years experience, which we find adds significant and immediate value to our clients. Yeah, we typically get a range of diverse requests from our SAP clients, and that can include working on behalf of the client in terms of providing deep functional expertise across the various modules, finance, controlling, GL, even some requests on sales and distribution, to providing experienced solution architects, program managers, functional consultants, as I mentioned, and also basis consultants. Two very recent client engagements that spring to mind, including providing a global SAP program manager to a client to manage their S4 journey, which was actually a new SAP implementation to implement S/4HANA globally, focusing primarily in the US and Europe. One of our other client engagements is for a pillar bank, and that includes supporting numerous projects through upgrades and also projects with the business warehouse and on their core ERP platform. That's a really great question, and it's also a really topical question because it is widely publicized with certain organizations that they've had some very big and very expensive fails on SAP. I guess having implemented SAP from both a functional consultant up to the C-suite at board level over the past 20 plus years, I would probably center on two pieces of advice. My first piece of advice would be, from executive level down, is that this really should be seen as a business change project and not a technology project. Like any organizational change, it's difficult and it needs that unified support from a top-down perspective. I would also say in terms of the design phase, and ultimately this is the phase that will run and should future-proof your business for the next 5+ years, is that by having your key resources involved in the design phase, it ultimately should lead to competitive advantage by those resources designing your future business processes. And I ultimately view it as short-term pain for long-term gain. The second piece of advice I would give, even from an implementation partner perspective, and I think being really candid about it, it is recognized, I think, even by SAP, that there is a global shortage of SAP expertise in the market. You need resources that will understand your business from a process perspective, but then ensure that those processes, efficient and effective, are reflected from a technology perspective. And typically, I would insist that those resources in any key position on a program, from a functional consultant, program manager, solution architect, basis consultants, etc., have a minimum of 15 and ultimately even up to 20 years experience. That will include numerous life cycles, and obviously in the past couple of years, having S/4HANA experience is essential as well. I would also put the challenge down that implementing S/4HANA, whether it be a new greenfield site or indeed for existing clients, I would say automate as much of the, non-value add tasks as possible, like regression testing, etc., but to be ruthless on your business case and make sure, given the size of the investment that would be required, that it does lead to competitive advantage for your company. It does mean asking the difficult questions of your implementation partner, which should be fully supporting you and leading some of those areas, etc., right through to each stage of the project lifecycle.